Alright guys, welcome to part 14 of the Steins visual novel. Actually, should be correctly spoken, Steins Gate Zero visual novel at Howard's Nisha Gaming. Quick recap, we just finished Kagari's ending. There's a couple unanswered questions. Let's hope this part will answer the question that we have unanswered as to what happened to the Kagari that has both Kurisu and her own memory mixed together in the different timeline. Oh, sorry, worldline. Okay. Alright, so what I'm gonna do now is I will continue on. Continue on at the part, if you guys remember from last part, there was one part I did a quick save when the phone rang right here at the Antinomic Dual. Now last time we didn't pick up the phone call. So this time we will pick up the phone call and then it should bring us to the next ending. And this will be ending number 3 and I'm super stoked and excited. Hope you guys all are too. So let's get this show rolling. Alright, here we go. Sound of the phone ringing. Alright. As all these different sounds fill the air, we will pick up the phone call and here we go. The phone I pressed against Kagari's head stopped ringing, and in that moment the world changed. Whoa. That was unexpected. I was inside a deep black darkness. There was no sound, no temperature, just darkness, cold and silence. No one was here. I didn't even know if I was asleep or awake. There was nothing but a vague sense of presence. Nothingness. Nothingness spreading out to infinity. Huh? What was I doing? Wasn't I?
ちょっと岡部、いつまでもそんなところで寝てると風邪ひくわよ。
Oh. I turned towards the voice. Standing there next to open curtains of the development room was.
何よ。
Oh, went back to Alpha timeline. Oh my god. Okay.
なんだクリスいたのか
Wait, what's going on? Yes, Promised. I cannot pronounce that word, but yep, this is the.
いたのかとはずいぶんご挨拶だな。さっきからずっとここにいたじゃない。
Okay. Alright.
そうだったか
そうよ。昨日も一昨日もずっとここにいたわよ。
It did seem that way, come to think of it. My head seemed like it was full of fuzz, but I wasn't sleepy or tired or anything like that. My mind was very awake, but something was missing, something important.
そういえばダルヤンマユリはどうした
あんた本当に大丈夫？何か不具合でもあったんじゃない？
どういう意味だ
橋田もまゆりもほらそこにいるじゃない。
え
What the?
おかりんてってれ
ー僕のこの大きすぎる存在感を見落としてるなんてどうかしてるぜオカリン
Whoa. Oh, that's right. Daru and Mayuri were always here one day. Whoa, something is going on here. Something weird is happening. No, it wasn't just them.
今日な元気がないにゃ。フェイリスの萌え萌えチャームで元気を取り戻すんだにゃ。
Whoa.
京馬さん、僕にできることがあったら何でも言ってくださいね。
Okay, something is definitely not right. This is the old animation from like Steins. Okay, now I'm intrigued. What is going on here? Ferris and Lukaku too, and
岡部倫太郎のためにその辺の食べられそうな草で私が特別ジュース作ってあげるよ。
私もいるよ、岡部君。
Suzu and Moeka. All of the lab members were in the lab like they always were. That's right. This was my daily life. This was how I spent every day.
ふむ。全員いるようだな。では、ただいまより第65,536回目の円卓会議を行う。お前たち準備はいいか？
まったく、いつも暑苦しいわね。
お前こそいい加減そのおすましフェイスはやめるんだな、常習。
だから私はあんたの助手になった覚えはないと言ったろうが。
オカリンとクリスちゃんはいつも仲良しだね。
イチャイチャしやがってリア充爆発しろ。
ちょっと橋田、私がいつこいつとイチャイチャしたって言うのよ。
仲がいいほど喧嘩するって言うにゃ。
羨ましいです。
漆原ルカも一緒にイチャイチャすればいいじゃん。
ダメです。僕にはそんなことできません。イチャイチャ。
ねえ、お前たちいつまで無駄話をしている。さっさと会議を始めるぞ。
ね、今日の議題は何なんだ？
そんなものは決まっている。今日の議題は
What?
議題は
岡部？
Something was wrong.
オカリン？
Everything seemed the same, but
どうしたんオカリン？
that's right, it was cold.
今日も？
I didn't feel it.
京馬さん。
No emotions.
岡部倫太郎？
No warmth.
岡部君。
Everyone was here. But it was cold and dark. Cold. Cold.
岡部君。
Cold, 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 cold. Alright. Cold times 10. 20, maybe? Cold.
岡部
It
倫
was
太
so
郎。
cold it felt like the marrow of my bones was going to freeze. Like my bones were made of ice. Like all the blood in my body has been replaced with mercury.
オカリン。
It was cold. It felt like I was going to freeze at any moment. What was this?
オカ
Where
リ
was
ン。
this place? Where was I?
岡部。
Okay. Whoa. Where was I? Okay, what's going on here? What is going on here? What was I doing? I tried to speak, but the words didn't come out. It looked like I was lying on the bed, and a very hard one at that. I slowly looked around. It wasn't the lab, and it wasn't my room. The room was old and gloomy. Of course, I'd never seen it before. What was I doing here? There was a terrible pain in my head, like someone had jammed an electrode into my brain. I tried to raise my hand as I lay there, but it was too heavy. It was like all the joints in my body had frozen. It took all my strength to slowly sit up. Each time I moved a little, my muscles screamed and pain ran through my whole body. After several minutes, I finally succeeded in sitting on the edge of the bed and looking down. I realized I was wearing a white gown like hospital patients wear. There was some kind of equipment on my head, and the cables coming out of it were connected to a strange machine. What has happened to me? Just a moment ago I was... That's right, Kagari. Kurisu's memory had been downloaded into Kagari's head. We tried to erase them by overriding them with Kagari's own memories. And then... That's right, I remember now. The world line has shifted right after that. What had happened then? I tried to remember, but it was like my mind was filled with fog. For now, I needed to figure out where I was. I took off the headgear and got out of bed. And collapsed. This didn't make sense. Was I just dizzy after all that was going on in my head? I tried to stand up again. And I couldn't get any strength in my legs. I kept standing up and falling over. In the end, I was only able to get up by grabbing the side of the bed. How could standing on my own 2 feet be so exhausting? Was I sick with some terrible disease? And then maybe I'd be in bed for several days? I somehow managed to drag my weak legs to the door. It was bizarrely heavy, or maybe it just seemed that way to me. It only opened after I put my full weight on it. The door was locked, but it seems to be the kind that could be opened from the inside. I walked down the dark hallway, leaning up against the wall for support. At the end of the hall were stairs. I clung to the railing and slowly walked up them. At the end of the stairs, I found a hatch. Using a full string on my back, I was just barely able to get it open. I was inside an old building. I walked down the crumbling hallway, still clueless as to what was going on. Finally found the door to the outside. Exhausted, I staggered outside, and I saw. Mountains of shattered rubble.
なんだこれ
Rows of destroyed, abandoned buildings. Exposed, twisted steel girders. At first I thought it was a movie set, but then it was all far too realistic for that. The walls, the windows, the ceilings, everything was destroyed. Little bits of rubble covered the ground. There was crack in the asphalt on the road, making it impossible to walk straight. And it wasn't just directly in front of me. I spun around a full 360 and saw the same scene everywhere. I smelled oil. I smelled something burning. I looked up to the sky. It was dark and gloomy. I thought it might just be cloudy, but something else seemed to be going on. I could see the hazy outline of the sun beyond the black curtain that covered the sky. A violent pain in my throat made me cough. I quickly covered my mouth with the sleeves of my gown. My eyes stung. I tried once more to calm down to see if I could remember what happened, but I had no luck. All I knew for sure was that there has been a world line shift when I deleted Kurisu's memories from inside Kagari. The memories held by the Amadeus Kurisu. And the memories implanted in Kagari. Maybe when whoever owned them changed, that is, whoever held Kurisu's time machine free, the world line changed with it. And this was another altered world line, which meant what I was seeing was... I saw what looked like an ash-covered stick poking out of the ground in the corner of my eye. I slowly went to take a closer look. It was sticking out of the rubble, and at the tip it split into 5 smaller branches. It was a hand. It was a human hand that had been scorched pitch black. A terrible feeling came rising up out of my stomach. Suddenly I thought I saw something move. Someone was there. Where? I listened carefully to try and pick them out. the other side of that big building. I could hear some kind of sound from over there. Was someone there? If there was, maybe they could tell me what the hell was going on. Trying my best not to make any sound, I peeked through the walls of the crumbling building. They were there, all right. There were people there, lots of them, but they weren't people anymore. They were just human-shaped wads of meat piled up into a mountain, and on top of the mountain was a pack of dogs. Something long and slick was hanging out of the dog's mouth, intestines. They were eating them. They were eating the bodies. The stench was horrible. The sound of the flies was overwhelming. It was like something out of hell. My gaze met the vacant eyes of one of the bodies. One of its eyes fell out and the black insect crawled out of the empty socket. I ran away. I ran as fast as I could, stumbling forward on falling legs. Was there somewhere around here that was sane? But no matter how far I went, it was the same thing. Mountains of rubble, rows of abandoned buildings. All I could see were the dead. There were no living humans. And then I found it. There were rows of huge buildings which all looked as if they were about to fall over. The roads were full of cracks. There was a warped overpass sticking out of the ground. A few rows of iron railroad ties. I knew it. I knew this place. It was only a shadow of its former self, but I knew it. This was Akihabara, which meant...
ラボはどうなった？
Where was Mayuri? Where was Daru? Where was Ferris? What about Lukaku or Suzuha? What happened to Maho and Kagari? Just as I ran towards the lab to find out, I heard footsteps behind me. Rough footsteps stomping over rubbles, more than one set. They got louder and louder, and soon I saw them coming towards me from between the crumbling buildings. There were 3 of them. They each had assault rifles in their hands. When they saw me, they all pointed their guns at me. There was so much I wanted to ask them. There were things I wanted to know. But the only thought that came to me was that I needed to get away. But even as I tried to turn and run, my body refused to listen. They must have sensed that I was about to flee, because one of them yelled. Holes up here in the concrete at my feet. They shot at me. They really shot at me. They shot at me with real guns. If I'd been just a little closer, they would have hit me. I was too scared to stand. The men got closer, still holding the guns. Run. You have to run. But it was like my body belonged to someone else. It wasn't listening to me. The men kept getting closer. And then there was another sharp noise. One of the men collapsed to the side. He hit his head on the rubble and stopped moving. The other 2 waved their guns around, clearly confused as to what just happened. Something dragged me to the ground. And then more gunshots. The 2 of them fell backwards, still holding their weapons at almost the exact same time. They died. Right in front of me. Someone had died. I could do nothing more than sit there and watch as the silhouette moved in front of me.
お前、死にたいのか?
I looked up, and the person I saw was Suzuha.
ほら、いつまでボケっと座っているつもりだ。
お前殺したのか？
何を生っちょろいこと言ってるんだ、お前。
It was a colder voice than I'd ever heard.
お前鈴葉だよな。
Her iron mask of an expression suddenly changed to surprise. But that was only for a moment. A second later, the fierceness has returned.
お前、何者だ?
Did she really not?
俺のこと知らないのか？
Did the change in the worldline mean that Suzanne had never met?
岡部だよ。岡部倫太郎だ。
The expression on her face changed again.
岡部倫太郎、そんなバカな。
Two pairs of icy footsteps sounded in the darkness.
こっちだ。
After I'd given my name, Suzanne stared at me suspiciously for a moment. Then she made some kind of call and told me to come with her. She made me wear a blindfold almost the entire time though, so I had no idea which way I'd gone or where I was.
止まれ。
I did as she said. When I heard the knock, I finally realized we were in front of a door.
君に萌え萌え
バッキュンキュン。
入れ
Evidently that was the password. I could only think of one man who would choose such a stupid password. I heard the sound of a heavily locked door opening, and at last I saw a dimly lit room in the darkness. The room was pile high with what looked like mechanical junk. Rows of instruments lined the walls. Men were sitting in front of them, looking straight at me.
よかったやっと目を覚ましたんだなオカリン
Who was this guy? How did he know my name? He must have been in his mid-40s. He was a big, broad-shouldered man with a stubby face. There was a sharp but gentle light in his eyes. I felt like I'd seen him somewhere before.
あなたは。
やだな僕のこと忘れたんそりゃいくらなんでも冷たいぜオカリン
That way he talked, and that voice. There was only one person it could be. But that was...
まさか。誰か。
The man's face broke into a broad smile.
よかった覚えててくれててっきり忘れられたのかと思ったのだぜ
誰。本当に誰なのか。
こんなナイスガイ僕以外にいるわけないじゃんな鈴葉
せめてもうちょっと痩せてくれれば認めなくもないけど。
そう言うなってこれでも若い頃に比べれば随分と痩せたんだぜ
Indeed, the Daru in front of me was quite a bit slimmer than the Daru I knew.
というか父さん、少し言葉遣いおかしくない？
僕も久々にこういう話し方したよでもオカリンはこの方が話しやすいだろうと思ってさ
The more pressing issue, though, was his age. He was clearly a middle-aged man. The youngest I could possibly imagine him was his early 40s. And then I saw a shelf in the corner. I saw a man I didn't know reflected in his glass. There was another man like him, in his 40s. He was staring at me with a glooming, sunken face. I slowly raised my right hand, and the man raised his left, as if copying me.
誰。一つ教えてくれ。
何でもどうぞ
今は何年だ。
Daru's smile quickly became something more serious as he answered me.
2036年世界は戦乱の真っ只中だ
Oh shit. Daru gave me all the details.
それじゃあ本当に今は2036年なのか。
そういうこと
It seemed unbelievable, but Daru's appearance and more than anything my own made it undeniable. Need you, I want to say need you son and need you, no, Nisen Sanju Lokunen, but that's Japanese. It's 2036. Suza had said that World War III would start sometime in the next 10 years. 5.7 billion people would die, and the population of Tokyo would drop to a tenth of what it once was. After that, the Third World War itself would end, but the chaos would continue, even in Japan. No, everywhere around the world, battles would continue. Was that what I just seen?
だがどうして俺はそのことを何も覚えていないんだ。
All my memories were of 2011. I had no memories of the past 25 years. My last memory was of erasing Kurisu's memory from Kaguri's head.
それに俺は2025年に死ぬと鈴葉から聞かされていた。どうして生きているんだ。
それは私も聞きたい、父さん。
Suzuha chimed in.
私たちはみんなオカリンおじさんは10年前に死んだって聞かされてきたんだ。
Suzuha leaned over him.
父さん、これはどういうこと？もしかして私たちを騙してたのか？
落ち着け鈴葉、ちゃんと説明するから。
Daru looked at me as if he was remembering old times and then resumed his explanation.
オカリンは2011年の1月半ばまでの記憶しかないってことで OK？
ああ、2011年の1月に世界線が変動した。それ以降のことは覚えていない。
I'd gotten 25 years older without realizing it. That fact was starting to eat away at me.
やっぱ体の方に少し問題があるのか、それとも混乱してるのか。今のオカリンの頭の中には2011年の1月末までの記憶がなきゃいけないんだけど。
どうして1月末なんだ。
マホタンがオカリンの記憶をデータとして保存したのが2011年1月末のことだからさ。
He'll just save my memories.
アマデウスの研究の役に立ちたいから記憶サンプルを取ってくれってオカリンからマホタンに頼んだらしいじゃん。
俺がアマデウスの。
And then I realized something incredible.
ということはもしかして今の俺の脳の中は。
そう、お察しの通り、今のオカリンの脳内にある記憶はその時の2011年にデータ化された記憶なんだ。
Digitized memories inside my head.
ちょっと待って父さん、話が全く見えない。そもそもどうしてオカリンおじさんが生きてるの？おじさんは2025年に死んだって言ってただろ。
死んだよ、事実上はね。
事実上？
タイムマシン開発競争はその頃がピークだったんだ。各国のいろんな機関がマキセ・クリスが残した論文と彼女の記憶を欲していた。でもその時点でマキセ・クリスの遺産は全部ストラト4の手に渡ってたんだよね。
Strat4.
ただ連中をもってしても論文の中身を確かめることはどうしてもできなかった。ロックを解除できなかったんでね。ちなみにそのロックを開発したのは2010年の僕。そこでストラト4はマキセ・クリスをよく知る人物を捕まえて情報を聞き出そうとしたんだ。
それが俺か。
連中はオカリンの記憶からマキセ・クリスについての情報を取り出すためにあらゆる手を使ったらしい。僕たちが助け出した時にはオカリンの精神はボロボロだった。まともに生きるための能力さえ失ってた。回復する見込みのない死んだのとほぼ変わらない状態だったんだ。
それじゃあ肉体は生きていたってこと？
そういうこと。これはオカリン自身の入れ知恵でもあった。オカリンは自分が狙われてることに危機感を覚えてたからね。
でもせめて私にくらいは教えてくれてもよかったはずだ。
敵を騙すにはまず味方からって言うだろ。
そんな。
Suzuha seemed a little depressed. It must have come as a shock that her dad didn't trust her.
そんな顔するな鈴葉。このことを知ってたのはワルキューレの中でもごく限られた一部の人間だけだ。
I knew the name Valkyrie. Suzuha had talked about it a lot in 2010. It was the name of Daru and Suzuha's resistance organization.
話を続けよう。オカリンは 心を破壊されたせいで生きるための能力を失っていた。放っておいたら肉体さえ死んでしまう状態だった。そこで事実を知る一部の人間の手によってこことは別の施設でずっと面倒を見てきたんだ。
From 2025 to 2036, 11 years without letting anyone find out. You needed nutrients to keep your body alive. And since I was in bed the whole time, my joints would have gotten stiff, and friction against the bed would have caused my skin to split open. Someone had to watch over me the whole time to keep that from happening.
もしかしてマユリが。
マユシだけじゃない。フェイリスタンやルカシ、それにマホタンもだ。
They were alive. My Yuriferas and Lukaku. Even in this terrifying world, they were still alive and still looking after me. They had been for years.
なあ、誰？どうして俺は今になって目を覚ましたんだろうか。
My memories have been digitized in 2011. If they'd known those memories existed, they could have downloaded them into me a lot earlier, right?
それは単純な話さ。オカリンの記憶データはつい最近までどこにあるかわからなかったんだよね。つうか、オカリンとマキセ・クリスの記憶データはストラト4がずっと保管してたんだけど、その保管場所がずっとわからなかったわけ。見つけたのは半月前。どこにあったと思う？驚くぜ。
どこだ？
東大元暮らし。大学だよ、僕たちの。
まさか東京電機大学か。
その地下に連中の支部があったんだよ。つっても今はほとんど廃墟になってるけどな。
Stratford had a base in the basement of Tokyo Denki.
で、半月前にオカリンの記憶データをサルベージした僕たちは早速脳にデータをダウンロードした。
But for the next 10 days, I hadn't woken up. And just as they were about to give out, I finally awoken. After 25 years. 25 years. I stared at my hands. They were so thin I could almost see the bones, and I could see veins popping out of them. The face reflecting the glass was unhealthy and wrinkled. My hair was starting to turn white too.
起きたら25年後だったなんて。とんだ浦島太郎だな。
気持ちの整理がつかないのも無理ないさ。
Of course it was a shock, but the most shocking thing was
この記憶は一度データになったものなんだな。
my memories since I was a kid, my memories of that summer, my memories with Kurisu. All of them had been transformed to zeros and ones. Could you still say that I was a person? Could I still be called human?
でもそれを言うならマキセ氏のタイムリープマシン技術だって同じじゃん。オカリンはあれ何度も経験したはずっしょ。
He was right, but even if I knew it in my head, it still felt strange. I'd been cut off from 25 years of time. It had all been forgotten and left behind in the digital world. It felt like it had been stolen from me.
私はやっぱり納得いかない。
そう言うなって鈴葉。
父さんはいい。そうやって世界中を騙していたんだから。
だから仕方なかったんだってば。
Deceived, huh? I'd been deceived too. I'd been told I was fated to die in 2025 and that even in the beta worldline, that wouldn't change. But no matter how it had happened, I was alive right now. Even in the past, I'd been deceived by the future. And it wasn't just me. Suza and everyone else, the whole world had been deceived.
世界が騙される。
And then there was a knock on the outside of the door. There was a visitor, it seemed. Suza got close to the door.
君に萌え萌え。
After hearing the world's most ridiculous password, Suza unlocked the door. It opened and a young girl came in.
太郎おじちゃん、鈴葉お姉ちゃん、トゥットゥルー。 カガリ、ここには用がある時以外は来るなと言ってるだろう。
Kagari. This child was a young Kagari.
ごめんなさい。でもママたちみんな出かけて帰ってこないんだもん。
まあまあ、そう目くじら立てることもないだろう。
また父さんはそうやって甘やかす。こういうことはきちんとしておかなきゃダメなんだ。
The way they interacted hadn't changed in 25 years. I ignored them and looked at Kagari. And she seemed to notice me too.
こんにちは。
こんにちは。
おじさんは誰？
俺か？俺は。そうだな。君のママの友達だ。
I hesitated for a moment but decided not to give her my name.
まゆりママの？
ああ、そうだ。
へえ。
ママは優しいか？ママのこと好きか？
大好き。
そうか。
I could see the love she felt for her mother radiating from her face. Mayuri must have raised her with a lot of love too. She'd been raised with everything Mayuri could give her. But after this, she was going to go to the past. She would be all alone in the past, separated from her beloved Mayuri. And then they would catch her and use her as a test subject.
そういえば父さん、まゆ姉さんには伝えたのか？おじさんが目覚めたこと。
あ、いかん。すっかり忘れてた。早く教えてやらんと。
He took out what looked like a small wireless radio.
こちらバレルタイター。応答せよ。こちらバレルタイター。
こちらスターダストシェイクハンドです。どうぞ。
The voice I heard from the speaker was definitely Mayuri's. It felt a lot calmer than what I was used to, but it was definitely Mayuri. Wait, what was Stardust handshake?
かがりちゃん、誰おじさんのところにいるの？おじさんは大事なお仕事があるからあんまり邪魔しちゃダメだよ。
そんなことよりまゆし、スペシャルなニュースだ。
スペシャルなニュース？
ああ、心して聞いてくれ。オカリンが目覚めた。
本当にオカリンが？どうしたのまゆし？オカリンが
もしかして岡部さん、目を覚ましたんですか？
本当？オカリン起きたのにゃ？
I heard one voice I knew after another coming from the radio. The voices didn't seem to have changed out that much.
そういうわけで3人ともすぐに戻ってきた方がいい。まゆし、どうした？まゆし。
ダメ。まゆしは嬉しさのあまり涙ぐんで声も出ないみたい。
まあ無理もないよな。オカリンの復活を一番望んでたのはまゆしなんだからさ。
Mayuri.
とにかくみんな早く戻った方がいい。
わかった。食料を受け取ったらすぐに戻るわ。
Everyone else was overjoyed, but I saw that Suza's expression was clouded.
どうした鈴葉？
なんでまゆ姉さんたち食料調達に出ている？今日は予定になかったはずだ。
え？
そんなはずない。確かに今日だって昨日の夜遅くに連絡が。
まずい、それは罠だ。みんなすぐに戻って。
The scream from the speaker cut it off.
どうした？何があった？
襲撃です。敵襲だ。
くそ。
マイルちゃん、リリーさん、逃げて。ここは僕。
でもそんなことしたらルカニャンが。
僕なら大丈夫ですけど、早く。
危ない。
Suza started running and Daru followed after.
待ってくれダル、俺も行く。
でもオカリン、その体じゃ。
行かせてくれ、頼む。
He hesitated for a moment, but then quickly nodded and offered me his shoulder. He was a little thinner than when he was young, but his shoulder was still gigantic. I put my weight on it as we followed Suza. When we finally got there, I saw several silhouettes. I'd been mentally preparing myself for a fierce battle, but the whole place was dead quiet. There were several men dressed like soldiers lying on the ground nearby. In front of them was Suza. Kneeling next to her were two women, and at their feet.
ルカ子。
I could tell at a glance. The person lying there was Lukako.
おかりん、
The two women looked up at me.
おかりん、ルカニャンが、ルカニャンが。
Mayuri and Ferris both seemed beaten down by the passage of time. Wow. Wasn't he supposed to be all wrinkled and white-haired?
岡部。
His feature had grown more gallant, but his face was still soft and feminine. Lukako looked at me with hazy eyes.
ルカ子、
本当に岡部さんなんですか？
ルカ子、俺だ。
その呼び方、大物の岡部さん。
Single trail of blood dripped from Lukako's mouth. His outfit was stained with blood over his right breast, and the blood dripped over onto the ground. I knew immediately that the wound was fatal.
よかった。さっきの話は嘘じゃなかったんですね。
お前たちのおかげでこうして目覚めることができた。ありがとう。
Kako's hand reached up towards the sky as if he was looking for something. Maybe he couldn't even see me anymore. When I grabbed his hand, it was very cold.
岡部、
どうした？
僕やりました。
ああ、
京馬さんに教えてもらった精神座馬流の心へのおかげで今までまゆりちゃんやみんなを守ってこられました。僕仲間になれましたよね。皆さんの本当の仲間になれましたよね。
バカ。お前は最初からずっと俺たちの仲間だ。
Kako reached out a cold hand and touched my cheek, and smiled a dazzling smile.
嬉しいな。
That was all he said, and then the touch on my cheek disappeared.
ルカ子、ルカ子。
ルカ
The cold hand fell to the rubble-covered ground. Oh my god. And never moved again.
なんてことだ。
よかった。ルカ君はオカリンとずっと会いたがっていたから、最後に会えたのは本当によかった。
Glad. She was glad. After this, these words made me realize how hellish the last 25 years I slept through must have been.
漆原ルカ、あなたは
とても立派に戦いました。私たちはあなたに救われました。どうか安らかに。
こんなのあんまりだろ。
マユシは
泣き疲れて眠ったよ。
無理もないよな。マユシはルカシとずっと仲良かったから。
ルカ兄さん。
Lukaku was dead. He died protecting Mayuri and Ferris. In my mind, his death overlapped with Mayuri's. Mayuri's hands got colder, and so did Lukaku's. It was the same no matter where I went. Mayuri, Lukaku, and Kurisu. Everyone dies.
あの戦争をきっかけにたくさんの人間が死んだ。小学校の友達も中学高校の友達も大学の友達も親戚も先生も知り合いも大人も子供も、それから大切な人もたくさんの、本当にたくさんの人間が死んだんだ。
I knew this was coming. At least I thought I knew. If I didn't reach Steins Gate, if I stayed in the beta worldline, the world would eventually burn. I'd heard it 1,000 times, and I thought I knew what the future would be like. But in the end, it was just a story about the distant future. It didn't feel real at all. I could only imagine it. All I had were vague, unrealistic ideas. All the thousands of nightmares I'd experienced. I thought nothing could be worse than that. But when I saw it with my own eyes, heard it with my own ears, and felt it with my own skins, I realized that everything I thought was wrong. Hells of bodies. Wild dogs devouring human corpses. Dead soldiers. The smell of burning flesh. The smell of rotting organs. The warmth of Lukaku's blood in my hands. The warmth of my Yuri's blood. The warmth of Kurisu's blood. I thought that if nothing else, I'd manage to save my Yuri. I let Kurisu die, turned my eyes away from reality, and told myself that at least I saved my Yuri and the others. But in the end, I hadn't saved anyone. Even if I had, I only saved myself. I was the only person I managed to save. No one else. Not Kurisu. Not Mayuri. Not Kagari. Not Lukaku. I hadn't saved anyone.
クリスをアマデウスの呪縛から解放してやってくれ。伝言、2025年のオカリンから。
俺の伝言。
シュタインズゲート世界線への道は険しい。一度や二度やり直したところでたどり着ける道ではないだろう。けれどまずはそこから始めることがシュタインズゲートへとつながるんじゃないか。いくつもの未来の先が過去へとつながっているんじゃないか。11年前オカリンはそう言ってた。
クリスを解放。
だからさ、僕たちがいるこの世界も無駄じゃない。きっと必要な世界なんだ。少なくとも今の僕はそう思ってる。 もちろん。だからってこのままでいいってわけじゃない。
誰？
だからさ、オカリン、もう一度戻って考えてみてもいいんじゃね？オカリンの記憶の途切れたその時間にさ。
2011年にか。でもそんなこと。
I could see my aged body in the glass.
第一、この姿のまま戻ったところで俺に何ができる？
できるわ。
I heard a voice I recognized from the radio.
久しぶりね、岡部さん。11年ぶりかしら。
ひよ嬢さんか。
部屋の奥を見なさい。
As if he'd known what she was going to say, Daru had moved to the spot in the back of the room where the lights didn't reach. Suddenly it got brighter and I saw.
電話レンチかっこかり。
あなたや橋田さんから話を聞いて私が作ったものよ。ほら、ちゃんと VR ヘッドも用意してあるでしょ。
こんなこともあろうかとリフターも用意してある。
Daru went on to explain that for the last 11 years he'd maintained an environment where I could receive the time leap, even in the coma. That makes sense. Even if I was in the coma, as long as they put the receiver up to my head, it would still function. My Yuri and the others had taken care of my body since 2025, so Daru and Maho had known that this day would come 11 years ago. Or maybe I told him so back in 2025.
改良を重ねた結果、跳躍可能時間は336時間。一度の跳躍で1週間は遡ることが可能よ。
336時間。2週間か。
ただしそれも途中まで。マシンを改良してそれが可能になったのは10年ほど前だから、それ以前は前と変わらず48時間しか跳躍できない。
In other words, if I wanted to go back to the end of January 20, I need about 3,000 time leaps.
とてつもなく辛い旅になるわ。それでも戻る気があるのなら。
Almost 3,000 time leaps. Was I really capable of something like that anymore?
しんどくなったら途中で休めばいい。
誰？
大丈夫よ。どの時間にたどり着いても必ず私たちがいるから。
ひや嬢さん。
私ね、後悔しているの。アマデウスのせいで。あの子は死んでもなお多くの横島な人々に利用されようとしていた。何年も何十年も。だから私からもお願い。あの子、クリスを醜い欲望の渦から解放してあげて。クリスを救ってあげて。それができるのは岡部さん、あなただけよ。
I didn't know if I could do it anymore. There was no guarantee that the path I was about to travel would ever lead to Steins Gate, but even so.
もう一度考えるか。
What could I do? What should I do?
二人とも頼む。
オキドキ。
As soon as the words were out of his mouth, he started getting ready.
岡部さん、もしも次にクリスに会えたら言ってやって。未来の私はあなたの7倍もの時間跳躍を可能にしたわよって。
わかった。
If I ever saw Kurisu.
オカリン、こっちの準備は OK だ。
早いな。
メンテは怠ってないからね。
さすがだな。
まあな。
The phone wave and the VR headset. They looked a little different than what I seen in the old lab, but they were still our future gadgets.
でもまゆ姉さんたちとは話さなくていいの？
今飛ばないと 決心が鈍りそうだ。それに今会えなくてもいくらだって会えるさ。過去の世界で。
そうだな。
Daru smiled as I took the VR headset out of his hand and put it on my head.
それじゃあまた2週間前でな。
ああ、2週間前で。
しっかりね。
And then I jumped back into the past once more. It took a long, long time. The journey was unimaginably long. I looked at the phone I was holding in my hand. The date read January 31st, 2011. No doubt about it. I was back. I had finally made it back. I'd gone back through so many years. I'd done thousands of time leaps. Gone through the war. I almost died. I thought of giving up a bunch of times. But each time I remember it all. That ruined the world. That ruined world, the piles of corpses. The screams. The shouting. The dripping blood. And Daru and Maho, and how they sent me off. After a long, unimaginably long time, I finally made it back to this time.
おかり？何か良くない知らせでもあったの？電話に出てからなんだかぼーっとしてるから。
いや、そうじゃない。そういうわけじゃないんだ。
Mayuri was here.
もしかしてまだお正月の気分が抜けないのかにゃ？
Ferris was here.
しっかりしてくれよな。
Daru and Ukako and Suza and Maho and Kagari were here too.
もしかしてこの前の疲れが出ちゃったかしら。
この前。
ほら、この前アマデウスのサンプル用に記憶データを取ったでしょ。
Oh right, Daru had mentioned that. He said that it was at the end of January.
あ、いや、そうじゃないんだ。ちょっとな。かがり。
ん？なに？オカリンさん。
この時代に来てからの記憶はまだ思い出せないのか？そうか。
どうしたの？いきなり。
なんでもない。ただ少し確かめただけだ。
何それ？変なオカリンさん。
Since I'd come from the future, I knew. In this worldline, Kurisu's memory no longer existed inside Kagari's head.
でも私ね、別にこのままでもいいかなって思ってるんだ。だってここにはママもいるし、ルカ君やルミお姉ちゃんもいるし、食べ物だっていっぱいあるし、無理に思い出す必要もないんじゃないかって。
そうか。
Maybe that was fine for now, but the future was going to be filled with sorrow. For Mayuri, for Ferris, for Lukako, for Daru, for Suzuha, for Kagari, and for Maho. Did I really make the right choice when I decided to let Kurisu die? After everyone had left and I was alone, all the exhaustion came crashing down on me. I time leaped 3,000 times. I thought I'd be able to work things out in my head along the way, but I've been so desperate to return to the past that I hadn't had time. My mind was worn down after all the time leaps. I thought I made my decision, but I found myself wavering again and again. I only managed to do it by telling myself that I had to get back before I could make any decisions. And now my head just felt so tired. What should I do now? What should I do? For now, I didn't want to think about anything, but I felt too awake to even sleep. With everyone gone, the temperature in the lab quickly dropped. It was freezing. But it was nothing compared to the cold I felt before. That world I seen right after I'd erased Kurisu's memory from Kagari. Kurisu was there, Mariru was there, everyone was there. It was a scene from that very brief peace I'd had during that summer. But that world had been so cold, and now I knew why. That was the world that I experienced when I was asleep, existing only as data. A world built only of zeros and ones, like being alive even when you're dead, or being forced to stay alive even though you were dead. The people I loved were there, but there was no warmth. I could reach out and touch them, but there wasn't even a little bit of warmth. It was like floating in deep dark space without any light at all. And Kurisu Makise was now experiencing that too. She was all alone in the cold world without the slightest trace of warmth. I raised my hand up under the fluorescent light. I could see the veins rising up out of it and the red blood flowing in them. I was alive. There was warmth. But could I really say that I was alive? Now that my memories has been digitized, after being exposed to that cold world, could I still really be called human? I heard a knock at the door and turned my eyes towards it. Maho was standing there.
ヒヤジョーさん、帰ったんじゃなかったのか。
ちょっと忘れ物をしちゃってね。
忘れ物？
それより、あなたこそ一人で何をしているのかしら？
Maho showed no signs of looking for whatever she had lost. Instead, she came right up and sat down in front of me.
さっきもずっと難しい顔してたわよね。何か気になることでもあるの？
Maybe she'd been worried enough to come back and check on me.
私じゃクリスの代わりにはなれないかもしれないけど、それでもよければ話してみて。
ヒヤジョーさん。
There was no need to worry about whether I could tell her or not. I needed her to make the time leap machine, and for that she needed to hear everything.
嘘みたいな話だが、聞いてくれるか？
まったく、あなたなんて人なの？
That was the first thing she said after I finished. Just like last time, it wasn't something that was easy for her to believe. But Maho must have sensed something in the way I spoke, because she listened until I finished. She interrupted me whenever there was something she didn't understand. She was especially interested in the time machines and the time leaps. I told her everything I knew about them.
信じてくれるのか？
信じないわけにはいかないでしょ。そんな顔して語られたら。それに実際にこんなものを見せられたら。
ヒヤジョーさん。
それにこれで納得がいったわ。前から不思議だったのよ。クリスは秋葉原に来てほとんど日を置かないまま死んでしまった。そんな彼女とあなたがそれほどに仲良くなれたということが、特にあの子のあの性格でしょ。そんな期間にそれも男の人と親しくなるなんてよっぽどのことがあったんじゃないかと思っていたのだけど。
So that was it, she whispered to herself.
それであなたは何を気にしているの？
I turned away from her.
岡部さん？
俺なんだろうか？
どういうこと？
聞いただろ。今の俺の頭の中にある記憶、それは一度データとなってハードディスクの中に保管されていた記憶だ。いわば人工記憶と言ってもいい。そんな俺は たして俺自身だと言えるんだろうか。生きている、そう言えるんだろうか。
There was blood running through my body, but what was in my head had been changing to zeros and ones. Didn't that make me no different than all my days?
なんだ、そんなことで悩んでたの？バカバカしい。
Maho just laughed at my worries.
あなたは哲学的ゾンビって知ってる？
What's that? For the soccer of zombies. Proposed by philosopher several different charmers to explain qualia individual sensations like red, good smell, sweet. So the zombie is someone who external experiencing internal structure and words or action are humans but who lacks the qualia. In this case, we are able to distinguish between philosophical zombies and ordinary humans. Okay, I have no idea what that means, but if you guys, anybody has an idea what that actually meant, please explain in the comments below, and I will definitely read it and try to understand. Okay.
確か思考実験の一つだろう。姿形から行動に至るまで人間そっくりだが、意識や感情が欠乏している存在は客観的に人間と区別ができるのかどうかという。
I hesitated a little as I answered her sudden question.
ま、大体合っているわね。
She nodded satisfied like a teacher would do.
じゃあ仮にここに人間そっくりの外見をした人工知能が存在するとするわよ。人間と同じように振る舞い、同じように行動する。誰かが困っていれば手を差し伸ばし、悲しい時には涙する。これは決められたプロセスなのかもしれないけれど、でもそれは人間だって同じ。個人個人で定められたプロセスに従って考えて反応する。私たちはそのプロセスを意識や感情という言葉に置き換えているだけじゃないかしら。
I thought I understood what Maho was trying to say.
つまり AI にだって感情はあると。
少なくとも私たち科学者はそういうものを作り出すために日々研究を重ねているつもりよ。
She puffed out her chest with pride.
じゃあ岡部さん、あなたは感情を持った AI は人ではないと思う？
If they looked just like a person and thought just like them and had feelings too, they were a person.
いや。
でしょ？そもそも個人を個人たらしめているのは記憶よ。その人が生まれ経験したこと、感じたもの、その集合体が人間なの。だから岡部倫太郎、たとえ一度データになっていても、あなたの記憶と体を持つあなたは紛れもなく人間、岡部倫太郎よ。心配いらない。
いや、ジョーさん。
だいたいクリスの作り出したっていうそのタイムリープマシンだって記憶を一度データ化して還元するものなんでしょ？だったら今さら思い悩むだけ無駄だと思わない？
That was what Daru had told me in the future too. But strangely, when she said it, it made me feel better.
こういう時クリスならもっと的確なことを言えたのかもしれないけど。
いや、そんなことないよ。十分だ。
Ma had given her opinion as a brain scientist that I was still me. There was a strength in her words, just like there had been increases when she driven me forward. I remember what Maho had said before.
あなたは天才で、所詮私はサリエリだったってことよ。
She'd been speaking to the memories of Kurisu inside Kagari, but
ヒヤジョーさん、君はサリエリなんかじゃない。立派なアマデウスだ。
that's right. I'm here right now. I'm alive and here in this time, not in that cold sea of black data. I'm here in this time. A light came on in the darkness. My cold heart began to warm. But Kurisu, she was still trapped inside that world, inside that sterile, lifeless world that froze you to the depths of your soul. Even after her death, her memories were still alive, and there were all kinds of conspiracy forming around her living memories. Even after she lost her body, Kurisu's pain continued. No, it wasn't just Kurisu, Kagari and Suzuha, and in the future, Mayuri, Fere, Sukaku, and Daru too. Everyone was suffering, everyone was miserable, but still they tried to move forward. All I had to care about was whether Mayuri survived. I thought that even if the Third World War came, no matter what happened to the world, as long as Mayuri was happy, that was all that mattered. I tried to think that. I thought that no matter how much blood and tears awaited us in the future, as long as things were fine now, that was all that mattered. I thought I understood. I thought I understood how awful the future that Suzuha described was, and how hard Daru and Suzuha would have to fight. And I thought I understood all that. Suzuha firing her guns and staining her hands with blood like it was nothing at all. Mayuri and Fere is pale and colorless. Lukaku lying on the ground and never getting up again. Kagari and the others whose life were ruined by fate. I'd seen them with my own eyes and touched them with my own hands, and then I finally understood. I'd been only pretending to know so I could run away. I told myself that I was going to die in 2025 and look the other way. 2025. I wasn't dead. Everyone just thought so. Everyone had been deceived. That's right, deceived. Me in the past, and everyone else in the future. The world was deceived. I thought the future was settled, but a different future awaited me.
シュタインズゲート世界線への道は険しい。一度や二度やり直したところでたどり着ける道ではないだろう。けれどまずはそこから始めることがシュタインズゲートへとつながるんじゃないか。11年前オカリンはそう言ってた。だからさ、僕たちがいるこの世界も無駄じゃない。きっと必要な世界なんだ。少なくとも今の僕はそう思ってる。
I had no way of knowing what would make me say that 14 years from now. All I knew was that 14 years from now I would know this day was coming. So maybe I should do what I said. If that future in 2036 was necessary, then maybe a world where Kurisu was released from an electronic prison was necessary too. No matter how hard the path would be, I had to take the first step. And what I needed right now was that first step.
ヒアジョーさん、
何？
アメリカに帰る前にもう少し付き合ってもらえるか。
そうね。条件が2つあるわ。
条件？
一つはこのタイムマシンを調べさせてほしいってこと。
もう一つは
あなたのこと、オカリンさんって呼ばせてもらう。あなたは私をマホって呼びなさい。悪くない条件だと思うけど。
There was an innocent smile on her face like the likes of which I'd never seen before.
わかった。マホ。
よろしく、オカリンさん。
When she put her small hand against mine, I felt solid warmth.
どうしたんだにゃ、オカリン。一度帰った後にわざわざ呼び出すにゃんて。
そうだよ。僕なんてそれほど近いわけじゃないんだからさ。話があるなら帰る前に言ってほしかったのだぜ。
I called all the lab members back after they left to go home, and they weren't happy.
それでお話って何かな、オカリン。
LINE や電話じゃダメなお話ですか？
ああ。その前に鈴葉、
何？
一つ聞きたい。お前は俺のことをどう思っている？
どうとは？
オカリン、まさか。いくらオカリンでも鈴葉はあげらんないよ。お父さんは認めません。ダメ、絶対。
I ignored Daru, who seemed to have gotten the wrong idea completely, and turned back towards Uzuha.
お前はこの半年俺のことを見ていたはずだ。その上で心の中ではどう思っていた？率直な言葉を聞かせてほしい。
言っていいのか？
ああ、
正直言うと腹が立ってしょうがなかった。
Yep, that was honest, I chuckled.
私や父さんやまゆ姉さんだけじゃない。ルミ姉さんもルカ兄さんもカガリも、未来の世界ではみんな辛い思いをしている。明日は生きているかどうかもわからない。母さんみたいに無残に殺されてしまうかもしれない。そんな世界で必死になって生きてるんだ。それなのに弱音ばかり吐いて自分ばかりが辛いようなことを言って。
When she started talking, she didn't stop. This must have been building up for a long time.
もちろんオカリンおじさんが辛い経験をしてきたことは知ってる。何度も苦しい目にあって、それで立ち上がれなくなったことだって知ってる。それでも私たちにはオカリンおじさんしか頼れる人がいないんだ。
She looked down, clenched her fists, and gritted her teeth.
私や父さんに代わりが務まるのならどんなことでもやる。どんな辛い思いをしようが、どんな苦しみが待ち構えていようが、それでも何だってやる。
鈴葉。
だけど私たちじゃどうしようもできないから。オカリンおじさんじゃなければどうにもできないから。
She suddenly looked up, and I could see on her face all the complicated feelings she's been holding back.
それなのにおじさんと来たら無理だとかできないとか勘弁してくれとか、そんな弱音ばかりで話を聞いてくれようとさえしない。父さんの手前だから言わなかったけど、私はそんなおじさんの態度にずっと腹が立ってた。本当にぶん殴ってやりたいくらいだったよ。
It probably felt good to get that off her chest.
鈴葉、何もそこまで言わんでも。
そうだにゃ。オカリンだって分かってるんだにゃ。
I did understand, yeah. I understood that something had to be done.
だったらそうしてもらおうか。
そうするとは？
殴りたかったんだろう。だったら殴ってみればいい。
でも
遠慮はいらない。
すずさん、やめて。オカリンは。
いいんだ、まゆり。
This was my way of settling things. With Suza, with the future, and with myself.
オカリンさん。
もしかしてそういう性癖だったら止めんけど。
本当にいいんだな。
Suza took a step towards me.
ああ、
I was ready.
じゃあ本気で行く。
あ、いや、待て。少しは手加減を。
せい。
ハグボーン。
She hit me hard enough to knock me across the room.
悪かった。少し力が入りすぎた。今すごい音したわよ。大丈夫、オカリン。
Everyone ran over and looked down at me. Yeah, that hurt a lot. It probably did more damage to my brain than reading Steiner after the time leaves. Sorry, I know it is kind of serious, but that's actually. Oh, I was not expecting that. Oh God, but
岡部さん。
It woke me up. Now I just had to do what I could.
おかりん。
もしかして京馬？おかりん。
違うぞまゆり。法院京馬だ。
京馬さん。
そうだ、我が名は法院京馬。ラボ面ナンバー001。このラボの創設者にして混沌を望み世界の支配構造を覆すマッドサイエンティストフローイン・キャーナだ。ルカコ。
はい。
白衣を持て。
はい、京馬さん。京馬が復活したにゃー。
父さん、これは。
やったな鈴葉。ようやくオカリンがやる気になったのだぜ。
京馬さん、どうぞ。
Having a lab go on for the first time in a very long time. It's been sitting on the shelf in the back so long that it smelled a little moldy.
そう、これだ。これこそが我が聖なる白金の鎧。今この時法院京馬は復活した。長い眠りからよみがえったのだ。
Kagari Maho was seeing Kyoma holding for the first time. They were shocked into silence.
なんなの？殴られたショックでおかしくなったの？
思い出した。法院京馬。ママがいつも言ってた名前。いつかきっと法院京馬が復活して私たちの未来を照らしてくれるって。
いや、ちょっとついていけないんですけど。
Anybody would.
おい、そこのロリッコ。
あ？
お前だお前。
もしかして私のことを言ってるんじゃないでしょうね。
この間にロリッコといえばお前しかいないだろう。
誰がロリッコよ、誰が。
貴様にはラボ面ナンバー009の栄誉を与える。以後この法院京馬の手足と俺たちのオペレーションに参加するがいい。
なんで私があなたの手足にならなきゃいけないのよ。それにそのラボ面ナンバーって何？
名前の通りこのラボの正式メンバーに選ばれた証だ。光栄に思う。
He's
公
back.
園にって。
He's back.
それから椎名係。貴様もラボ面ナンバー010だ。分かったな。
はい。ちょっと京馬、フェイリスたちはラボ面にはしてくれないのかにゃ。
Face and Lukaku seem upset. Come to think of it, I made them lab members in the Alpha worldline, but not this one.
言っていなかった。もちろんお前たちはすでにラボ面だ。ルカコは006、フェイリスは007、そして鈴葉は008。いいな。
やったにゃ。
よくわからないけど了解した。
なあオカリン、それおかしくね？それじゃあ004と005が不在じゃん。
その2つには戦略があるんだな。
Kurisu and Moeka. To be honest, I didn't like the idea of leaving Moeka as an official lab member. But in order to reach a future where that could be true, I would have to face the past right now. That was my decision.
では全員が揃ったところで改めて宣言する。本日2011年1月31日をもって新たなるオペレーションを発動する。目的は予定された未来の粉砕、世界の未来そのものを覆すこと。それが俺たちの目的だ。いいな。
This music!
俺だ。これより俺たちは新たなるオペレーションを実行に移す。未来の俺は言った。いくつもの未来のその先にシュタインズゲートは待っていると。これから導く未来がたとえ茨の道だとしてもきっと無駄なものではないはずだ。分かっている。俺たちの目指す扉、そこにたどり着くには途方もない時間がかかるだろう。いかなる機関が俺たちを阻止せんと立ちふさがるかもしれない。それでも俺は何度だってやり直してやるさ。健闘を祈ってくれ。エルブサイコングレウ。
After I finished my phone call, I realized that everyone was staring at me. Please don't look at me that way. I'm embarrassed too.
何それ。
これはいわばそう儀式のようなものだ。
儀式ね。
Yes, this was a ceremony. Ceremony to stop my fears from getting the best of me again.
まさかオカリンさん、あなたクリス相手にもそんな態度だったんじゃないでしょうね。
岡部の今日まだ
He's trying so hard.
ふざけているの。
マホタン、あんま突っ込むのやめてあげて。オカリンもまだ模索してる最中だから。
そっか、これが法王院京馬さんなんだね。そうだよ、狂気のマッドサイエンティストさんなのです。いにしえのアルケミストの生まれ変わりでもあるのにゃ。
精神残魔流の師範でもあるんですよ。
すごい。
ダメだ父さん、私ついていけない。
Please don't stare at me like that. It's breaking my heart.
それで具体的にはどうするつもりなの？
まず最初に言っておくが、俺たちが最終的に目指すのは第三次世界大戦の起こらない未来だ。
Just like I told myself a second ago, I didn't expect to get to the worldline we wanted, the Steins worldline, immediately. Just like I had to build up to the beta worldline, little by little. I had to go through many pasts and many futures. And to do that, I first had to write this worldline's future. This world had lost Kurisu, and the price for that was dire indeed. But I wouldn't let the future that awaited us be so full of suffering and pain. I wouldn't let it happen. Everything had to begin with that. Even if the future before us would end up never happen at all, that was my responsibility since I had chosen this world.
このベータ世界線においても、俺が何度か世界線の変動を経験してきたことは説明したな。まずはその原因を取り除かなければならない。
原因って何なのよ。
マキセ・クリスのノート PC とハードディスク、そしてアマデウスに残るクリスの記憶。
The time machine paper contained on the hard drive and all of her memories relating to it. All of those worldline changes. It was safe to assume that they'd been caused by Stratfor and others fighting over them.
ゆえにクリスのノート PC とハードディスクの破棄並びにクリスの記憶のデータを消去すること、これが今回のオペレーションの最終目的となる。
クリスのデータを消去？そんな本気なの？
ああ。
でもあの記憶はクリスが生きていた証なのよ。あの子がこの世界で私たちと同じ時間を過ごしたっていう証拠なのよ。私は消去なんてしてほしくない。
I knew how she felt. Until a few days ago, I wouldn't agree.
だったら君はクリスの記憶が悪用されてもいいというのか。
それは
俺たちのいるこの世界線に至るまでのいくつかの過去において、あいつの記憶は争いの種になってきた。それに多くの人間が巻き込まれている。そこにいるかがりだってそうだ。
What happened to Kaga in the past several years that probably hasn't changed in this worldline. Which meant that was just another tragedy caused by the Pandora's box that was Kurisu's memories.
それに俺は一度データの中の世界を経験して知った。あの世界の冷たさをな。
That's right, I knew how cold that world was. It was a world inside a tiny box with no past, present, or future.
それほどまでに暗く冷たい世界にずっとクリスを閉じ込めておいて、君は平気なのか。それにあいつが生きていたという証は俺たち自身のここにある。
I put my finger to my head.
俺たちが覚えていること、そしてその上で第三次世界大戦の起きない平穏な世界へと導くこと、それこそがあいつが生きていた証拠になるんじゃないのか。
Mao felt silent as the whole group turned towards her.
陳腐なセリフね。それこそクリスが聞いていたら笑われるわよ。
だろうな。
だけど陳腐だと思えることにほど真実はあるのかもしれないわね。
Maho's dark frown became a smile.
あなたに従うわ。
ありがとう。ダル、クリスの PC とハードディスクはお前が持っているんだよな。
うん、マホタンから預かって簡単には見つからんところに隠してる。
それはアマデウスの件が終わったらすぐに破棄してくれ。
本当にいいん？
He looked back at Maho and this time she nodded.
ええ。でもそれは私にやらせて。
OK。
The problem now was Amadeus.
マホ、アマデウスのあるサーバーにアクセスできるか。
ええ、できるはずよ。橋田さん、ちょっと PC を貸してもらえる？
え？あ、ちょい待ち。
The motion for her to stop one hand and then start typing something into the keyboard.
何をしてるんだにゃ？ダルにゃん。
一応 IP がバレないよう厳重に細工を。 OK、 どうぞ。
Maho took over from Dada at the computer.
え？おかしいわ。アクセスできない。
どういうことだ？
パスワードが間違ってるってことは？
そんなミスするわけないでしょ。今まで何度も入力してきたんだから。
Maho tried to pass her a few more times, but she still couldn't access the server.
私のアクセス権限自体が停止されちゃってるみたい。どういうことなのこれ。ちょっと教授に電話してみる。
Maho took her phone and called Dr. Liskin. She put the phone next to her ears for a moment, then frowned and put it down.
ダメ、繋がらない。
She tried calling Dr. Reyes too, but that didn't work either.
もう、どうなってるのよこれ。
やはりそう簡単にはいかないか。
If my host access rate had been taken away, that must have meant someone was about to do something.
別のアプローチ方法を探ってみよう。ビクトル・コンドリア大学のサーバーにハッキングできるか。
OK、 ちょっとやってみる。
簡単に言ってるけど、うちの研究所のセキュリティ結構厳しいわよ。
大丈夫だ。なんたってダルはスーパーハッカーだからな。
それを言うならスーパーハッカーな。
He had broken certain security in just 20 hours. 20 hours. I had absolute faith in him. Daru and Maho were staring at the screen and discussing something. He was probably asking her for details to make his hacking more efficient. I needed to do what I could while I waited. I went back into the development room and opened up a box that had just arrived that day. Mayuri looked over my shoulder into the box.
ああ、電子レンジちゃんだ。
唐揚げは解凍しないからな。
残念。みんながお腹空いたらジューシー唐揚げナンバーワンを振る舞ってあげようと思ったのに。
Oh man, haven't heard that in so long. First, I needed to reconstruct the phone wave. After that, I'd have Maho help me make the time leap machine. On my way back from the future, I memorized every bit of how it worked, so it didn't take very long.
橋田さん、あなたすごいわ。
It was about 30 minutes later when I heard Maho's odd voice.
やったのか。
僕にかかればこれくらい朝飯前だぜ。
スーパーハッカーの名は伊達じゃないな。じゃあ早速アマデウスのデータを探してくれ。
待って、今開いて。
I swallowed and looked at the screen as I listened to the mouse click.
ない。アマデウスもクリスの記憶データもあったはずのフォルダからなくなってるわ。
すでに持ち出されたということか。待てよ。
I unlocked my phone and called up the home screen. Amadeus icon was still there.
なあ、このアプリからアマデウスにアクセスできると思うか。
Mo looked over at my
ど
phone.
うかしら。アマデウスのデータそのものがサーバーに残ってないならさすがに無理なんじゃ。試してみて。どうしたの？
いざ繋がった時のことを考えるとな。慎重にいかないと。
そうね。誰かに見られているかもしれない。
ん？
どうしたダル？
ここさらに鍵がかけられてるフォルダがある。
どれ？
Maho leaned forward and stared at the monitor.
こんなフォルダ今までなかったわ。
かなり厳重なセキュリティがかかってるっぽい。さっきのとは比にならんくらい。
アマデウスはそっちに移されたのかしら。でも一体誰が？そんな権限を持っているのはレスキネン教授ぐらいよ。
レスキネン教授には裏の顔があったか、あるいは教授の身に何かあったか。
Neither possibility was
ダ
appealing.
ル、そのフォルダは一旦保留だ。次はストラト4のサーバーにハックを仕掛けてくれ。
え？ストラト4ってなんでストラト 4？
おそらく今回の騒動の一端を担っているはずだ。以前ハックしたことがあるから簡単だろう。
つかオカリン、 なんでそんなことまで知ってんの？エスパーかよ。
俺を誰だと思っている。狂気のマッドサイエンティストは全てお見通しだ。
Give me a sec, he said, as he typed something else into the computer.
ストラト4のサーバーは
I could tell he'd done it once before. This time he got through a lot faster and took him to break into the university.
そのアマデウスっつうシステムのデータを探せばいいんだよね。
ちょっと待って。
Maho leaned her tiny body forward again and took the mouse from Daru. She clicked on the icon. The screen filled with some kind of text.
レポートだわ。
She opened several more files, but since they were written in English, we couldn't read them.
これは
一体何のレポートなんだ？
実験よ。ストラト4が行っていた人体実験。
人体実験？
どうやらストラト4は記憶の移植実験を行っていたみたいね。誰かの記憶データを別人に移し定着させる実験をいくつも行っているわ。
Memory transplant experiments. That was.
最初こそ動物を使っていたようだけど、最終的には生身の人間で行われてる。被験者には身寄りのない人を利用したみたい。大人から子供まで人種も様々。
She looked down at the report again.
どうした？まだ何かあるのか？
どうやら彼ら記憶移植に関する新しい実験に着手しようとしてるみたい。
It was safe to assume the experiments had something to do with the time machine. They were trying to force open the black box of Kurisa's memories in order to gain information about the time machine, even if they couldn't get the password for the laptop from Amadeus. If they could access her memories directly, it would give them everything they needed. It was just like what had been done to Kagari in the last worldline, but on a more advanced level.
とにかく今はクリスの記憶データを探すのが先決だ。ダル、データはありそうか？
He took the mouse back from her hole
い
inside.
や、ないね。それらしいもんは見当たらない。
What was going on? Hadn't Stratford stolen the Amadeus data from Victor Condria?
一番怪しいのはやっぱ大学のサーバーじゃね？あのプロテクトがかかってたとこ。
Which meant that they were working without stealing the data. Did they hack it like we did, or?
どうする？
魔法を信じよう。ダル、侵入できるか？
できるけど、これはちょっと骨が折れると思われ。
どれくらいかかりそうだ？
わからんけど、下手したらまるっと半日以上はかかるかも。
If Daru says so, it must be really heavily protected.
しかも途中でハッキングかけてるのがバレたら全部おじゃん。
We needed to hack in to get rid of Kurisu's memory data. Until Daru finished, we need to keep Stratford distracted. The problem was how.
アマデウスと通信している最中はこっちの位置情報はどうなるんだ？
全部把握されるわ。当然アマデウスのプログラムを持っている連中にもね。
I thought so.
問題はアマデウスにつながるかどうか。
First, I needed to see if the app even worked anymore. If it did, I had an
魔
idea.
法、一つ無茶な頼みをしていいか？
A full day has passed since the operation began. Daru still hadn't managed to break the lock on that folder. Thankfully, they hadn't detected him yet, but that didn't mean we were safe. While Daru did his work, I finished my own and then handed the rest off to Maho. My actions might have changed the future already, but we still had to do our jobs. Sula had her arms crossed, expression stern. She had been that way for a while. At a glance, she looked calm, but I could see her tapping her arms with her index finger.
おじさん、私たちにできることはないの？
We were finally ready to stop the Third World War. It had to bother her that there was nothing she could do. It had to be stopped as soon as possible. All she could do now was wait. She was frustrated and on edge, but that was true for everyone
もう
else.
少しだ。ダルもマホも頑張ってくれている。
Once Maho completed what I asked for, there would be something we could do
セー
too.
リス、甘いものとか買ってくるにゃ。疲れた時には甘いものが一番にゃ。
それじゃあ僕も。
Just the two of us stood up, the development room's curtain opened. Maho flinched a little as everyone stared at her, but she quickly smiled. Then she thought better of it and tried to look more serious.
まったく大変なことをいっぺんに頼まないでよね。
すまん。それで終わったのか？
言われたことは一応ね。
The microwave in the bag was connected to a different headset than the one I'd seen last year. It was the same one she'd used to take my memories. That's why she'd been able to finish this in such a short time. A time leap machine. So it was done then. Now even if I had to time leap from the future, I could go back 48 hours from now.
それからこっちも。
She offered me a pair of smartphones. These gadgets will be our secret weapons to the upcoming battle. I had Maho make them too. They used a simple AI to create a pseudo-response algorithm that would deceive our opponents.
さすがだな。こんな短時間に AI を作るなんて。
自分で頼んでおいてよく言うわ。
Her face looked exhausted.
アマデウスで使っている音声ソフトがあったから流用して開発期間を短縮したの。それにこれは AI なんて大層な代物じゃない。こんなものでごまかせるのかしら。相手はクリスなのよ。
少しの時間だけでも騙せればそれでいいんだ。ダルのハッキングから連中の目をそらせればそれでいい。
The goal was just to keep Strat 4 confused. We didn't need to hold a long conversation. We just hook it up for a short time and end the call shortly afterward. It was time to get started. But first... I hit the send button on a message I already typed to Moika Kyo. Once it was done, I turned toward the group.
では作戦の概要を説明する。
Suzan Mayuri Ferris Lukako. I offered them the phones that I'd just been given by
4人に
Maho.
は2人1組になってもらう。そうしたらこのスマホを持って都内を動き回ってくれ。ペア同士はできるだけ離れた方がいいな。片方の組は中央線沿線、もう片方は山手線沿線ということにしよう。お互いに連絡を取り合いつつ、スマホにインストールされているアマデウスというアプリを立ち上げてくれ。
While Daro was doing his hacking, I left Akihabara and tried to contact Amadeus from Tokyo Station, and it had worked. Krisa had responded. I'd cut it off instantly, but I was sure of it. The app was still working, and this plan was going to use it.
立ち上げてどうするの？
アマデウスはマキセ・クリスという人物の記憶をもとに作られた人工知能だ。俺たちは今からそいつを騙す。
That's right, our goal was to deceive Kurisu. When we contacted Amadeus, the enemy would know where we were. My plan was to take advantage of that fact.
アマデウスを立ち上げると同時にもう一つのプログラムが起動する。
プログラムってなんだにゃ？そこの S ってマークのあるアイコンをタップしてみてもらえる？これかにゃ。
Betty's tapped her phone.
もしもし、俺だ。
ああ、オカリンの声だ。
話しかけてみてくれ。
今日はどうしたんだにゃ？
特に用はないんだ。少し話がしたくなってな。
すごい、自動的に答えてくれるんですね。
What I asked Maho to make was a simple program that detect words and phrases in the conversation and reply with set pattern. You could call it artificial non-intelligence.
オカリンさんと私のボット、名付けてサリエリよ。
Thanks to the famous movie, Salieri was known as the lesser man with an inferiority complex, but in reality he was a very talented composer. It felt a bit rude to the real Salieri to give his name to something like this, but there wasn't time to worry about that now.
アマデウスを起動すると、俺たちのボットが自動で返事をしてくれるようになっている。
つまり相手に今喋っているのは岡部さんだって思わせるということですか？
そういうことだな。
Which man Amadeus would think I was where they were. I would have liked to have more terminals, but since Amadeus needed a cell phone to be registered with his system, there weren't many I could use. All I had were my phone and my host, but for a short time period, it would be enough. Of course, my host phone had her own version of Salieri. And then there was the message I sent to Moi Kasrain. The plan was for her to spread information indicating that Maho and I at Chris's laptop and hard drive. Even if they were doing the memory experiments, they still wouldn't want someone else getting their hands on them. Sooner or later, they'd pick up on that information and come after me with everything they had. Amadeus was in their hands. If Amadeus' location data told them I was there, they would come looking. But we wouldn't be there at all. And then they'd get a call from someplace completely different and head there. The plan was to keep them occupied with that and keep their eyes off the server.
以上が今回の任務となる。
Everyone nodded.
くれぐれも言っておくが、アマデウスとの長時間の接触は厳禁だ。それからアマデウスを切った後はすぐにその場を移動すること。何かあったらすぐに連絡をよこすこと。これだけは絶対に守ってくれ。分かったな。
私はどうすればいいのかな。
Kagari raised her hand
君
hesitantly.
は連中に顔も知られている。ここから動かない方がいい。
でも私だって何か役に立ちたいよ。ママやみんなが頑張ってる中で一人何もできないでいるなんて、そんなの嫌だよ。
Well, this was a problem.
お願い、オカリンさん、私にも手伝わせて。
I understood how she felt, but I still couldn't put her in
すまない
danger.
が。
かがりちゃん、マユシーがかがりちゃんの分まで頑張るよ。だからオカリンの言う通りにしてね。
ママ、分かった。ママがそう言うなら。
That seemed to be good enough for her.
おじさん、かがりには全てが終わるまでどこかに隠れさせておくべきじゃないか。
そうだな。だがどこに？
If we were going to hire her, it would have to be at Lukaku's house or Ferris's place.
なんなら僕の隠れ家にでも行く？
隠れ家？お前そんなもの持ってるのか？
バイト用にいくつかあるんよ。そこでよければどうぞ。
よし、決まりだ。かがりもそれでいいか？
分かった。
The issue was that I couldn't leave Kagari alone.
あの、 私にも何かやらせてもらえませんか？
え？
I turned around and saw that at some point Yuki had entered the room.
ユキさん。橋田さんからここの鍵預かっていたので。
She showed us the key in her hand apologetically.
その夕べ橋田さんに連絡したらなんだか大変そうだったから差し入れようと思って持ってきたんだけど。
She put the keys away and then showed us a bag with a logo of local cake shop on
事
it.
情はよくわかりませんが何かできることがあるならと思って。
でもさ、天音氏を巻き込むわけには。
いや、かがりと一緒にいてもらうだけだ。問題ないだろう。
Before I thought that it was maybe Yuki who attacked the lab, but looking back, that was wrong. If she was the woman in the motorcycle suit, there was no need to do something so elaborate. She could have just used the fact that she was in the same circle as Kagari to invite her somewhere and kidnap her. There was no need to take the risk of attacking the lab.
すまなかった。じゃあ、ユキさんはかがりと一緒にいてくれ。すべてが終わるまでダルの隠れ家に身を潜めてもらうことになる。場所はダルに聞いてくれ。事情は落ち着いたら教える。
わかりました。
Yuki nodded. Now everything was ready. I looked around everyone in the lab.
みんな、あとは手はず通りに。
待ってオカリ。お別れ言わなくていいの？クリスさんに。
Goodbye. Amadeus was an artificial intelligence. She was an artificial being, not Chris herself.
ちゃんとお別れして後悔しないように。
Maddie handed back the phone I'd just given her.
そうだな。悪いがここで少し待っていてくれるか。
I left Mayuri and Lukaku behind, went to Akihabara Bridge, and I made a contact. If I made contact with Amadeus, she'd know where I was. That's why I chosen this place. This was the first place I met. I let Chris to see how weak I was, back when everything seemed at its darkest. An advertisement passed by blaring jaunty opera music at a loud volume that clashed horribly with his flashy paint job. I waited for it to get out of the earshot before I tapped Amadeus' icon. She showed herself immediately.
ずいぶんと久しぶりね。
そうだな。
私のことなんて忘れたんだと思ってたわ。
I hadn't forgotten. I could never forget.
いろいろあってな。
How many goodbyes have I said now? I said goodbye to her again and again, but I'd never gotten used to it.
それで今日はどうしたの？
君に聞きたいことがあったんだ。
何？またタイムマシンは作れるかって話？冗談。続けて。
もしもだ。もしも自分の命と引き換えに友達の命を救えるとしたら、君ならどうする？
質問の意図がよくわからないんだが。
答えてほしい。
She must be able to tell from my words and expression that I was serious, because she took on a serious expression as well.
その友達は大切な人なのよね。
ああ。
私にはまだやりたいことがたくさんあるわ。やらなければならないこともある。でもそれでも、もしもその友人や周りの人が幸せになるというのなら、甘んじて受け入れるかもしれない。
クリス。
ごめんなさい。実際にそんな目にあったことないし、想像でしかないから確実なことは言えないけど、それでも一人でも私のことを覚えていてくれる人がいるなら、忘れないでいてくれる人がいるなら、
とにかく私のことは忘れることは、今日あったこともこれまであったことも、それが私の望みだから。
忘れるものかな。
Never.
俺は決して忘れない。
This was about to get me through the time to come.
岡部さん。
つまらないことを聞いて悪かった。
うん、それは構わないけど、何かあったの？
いや、何でもないんだ。何でも。それじゃあまたな。
待って。
え？
なんだか二度と会えなくなりそうな、そんな気がして。
クリス。
そんなことはないさ。
そうよね。私ったらなんで急にそんな風に思ったんだろう。
会えるさ、必ず。
That's right. This wasn't goodbye forever. I see it again. So I won't say goodbye. Not until I see you again.
また。
またね。
クリス。I've got no idea how long it will take, but I'm going to reach you. I promise. I went back to Mayuri and Rukako and gave them the phone.
お別れは済んだ？
ああ、それじゃあ頼んだぞ。
I watched them disappear into the crowded station and went back to the lab. The van was still playing its loud music as it drove down the street. 5 hours had passed since the operation had begun. The only sound in the room was Daru's fingers on the keys.
どうだ、ダル。
今のところ気づかれてはないと思われ。
まだかかりそうか。
早くても3時間くらいは。
I guess it wasn't going to be easy after all. Daru must have been exhausted, but he was still working. Mayuri and the others were sending me regular messages. Mayuri had paired off with Lukako and fitters with Suza since they were doing a great job of working together and running around Tokyo. Suza had told me that she'd seen shady looking people several times, and Moika had sent me a message saying that they'd taken the bait. For now, the operation was succeeding without anyone getting hurt, but I didn't expect it to last forever. I wanted to get Kurisu's memory data deleted as fast as possible, but in the end my only choice was to rely on them.
ダル。
それは言わない約束だろ。
I remember how you looked 25 years in the future. Even in that far distant future, he was still my friend.
オカリンさん、ちょっといい？
Until a little bit ago, Mom had been resting to recover from her exhaustion. At some point, she must have gotten up.
どうした？
これ見て。
She handed me a stack of papers. It was a printout of Stratford's report. She must have been looking at it after she'd
こ
woken
れ
up.
は
ストラト4によって被験者としてリストアップされた人たちの名前よ。
There was her own name, sexes, ages, and other information. She pointed her small finger at one of the names. It said, Shina
椎
Kagari.
名かがり。
彼女 ストラト4のモルモットにされていたんだわ。
Of course, I'd known there was a possibility. That's why they'd been looking for her. And she had Kurisu's memories too. But still, it was one thing to suspect it, another thing to see proof.
だけど最終実験までには至らなかったみたい。その直前に脱走したと書かれてあるわ。
That made me feel a lot better. If Kagari still had Kurisu's memory, I would have seen a repeat of what happened in the last worldline. This must be another effect of the worldline change. But there was still no doubt that she had been in Strasbourg's hands for years, and she'd been the subject of many experiments during that time.
少し心配だわ。
My home must have been thinking the same thing I was. Kagari was alone with Yuki at Daru's hideout right now.
誰だよこの忙しい時に。
The rain that suddenly interrupted our conversation was coming from Daru's phone.
天主だ。どうしたんだろう。
I had a bad feeling.
はい、もしもし。天主、どうしたん。何かあったん。え、かがりたんが。
かがりがどうした。
いなくなったって。
何。
I grabbed the phone out of his hand and put it up to
俺
my
だ
ears.
岡部だ。かがりがいなくなったって本当か。
岡部さん、ごめんなさい。私がついていながら。
一体どうして誰かにさらわれたのか。
いえ、それがかがりさんが自分で。私必死で止めたんですけど、すごい力で。
自分で。
What was going on? Was Yuki really? No, that was impossible. If Yuki was working at Stratford, she wouldn't be calling me. But then why had Kakuri run off on her own?
スピーカーモードにしてもらえる。私も話が聞きたいわ。
I hit the button and switched the call to
ユキ
speakerphone.
さん、かがりさんが飛び出していく前の状況を詳しく教えて。何か変わったことはなかった？
特には。それまでいろいろとおしゃべりしていて。
何か変な映像を見たりは？もしくは音とか？
いえ。あ、待ってください。そういえば外から変な音楽が聞こえてました。何かの凱旋車みたいでしたけど、やけに大きい音だなと思ったら。
An advertising van? Was it the one I'd seen this afternoon?
それね。さっきのファイルに書いてあったわ。過去ストラト4が行ってきた数々の実験。その実験の中にブレインウォッシングが含まれていた。
Brainwashing.
洗脳か。
特定の音楽を耳にすれば自発的に行動するよう洗脳されていたんじゃないかしら。そうとでも考えなければこの状況で自分から進んで飛び出すとは思えない。
The song the van was playing. It was K6205. The magic flute sent to Lee Kagari astray.
ファイルにも書かれているわ。椎名かがりは適合性に非常に優れているため目下行方を捜索中って。
くそー。
They probably had vans like that all over Japan, not just Akihabara, and she'd fallen right into their
どう
trap.
するオカリン。
It was obvious Stratford that had gone after Kagari, which meant that all we could do was... And then there was another call. This time it was to my phone. I had Phyllis prepare several cell phones for my use in this operation. One to use to call everyone, one to give to Kagari. And the call was coming from the phone I'd given to Kagari. It probably wasn't from her though. Who could it be?
岡部倫太郎だな。
The digital alter voice made the color scene even more eerie.
ああ、そうだ。お前は。
椎名かがりは我々の手中にある。交換条件は言わなくてもわかるな。
Chris's laptop and hard
考
drive.
える時間をくれ。
考える。何を考える必要がある。交換は明日だ。場所と方法は追って連絡する。
They hung up.
クリスの PC とハードディスクと交換だそうだ。
で、どうするん？
かがりが洗脳に遭っていたなんて。
So it was gritting her teeth in frustration. She listened to us. I had her come back immediately after the call. And I brought Moika clear to the lab as well.
率直に教えてもらいたい。仮に相手の要求に従ったとしてかがりを返してもらえると思うか。
思わない。
Moika gave her honest opinion.
私もそう思う。相手は洗脳なんて汚い手を使う人間だ。必要なくなれば容赦なく消すだろう。
最悪あなたもやられる。
The only reason they would have called me specifically is that they knew I had information they wanted to keep hidden. After what I'd gone through already, I could safely assume they showed no mercy. And they were after what Carissa had left behind. Her memories and her belongings. I didn't want them causing any more wars. Which meant there was only one thing I could
こ
do.
っちから乗り込んでかがりを取り戻すしかないな。
It was dangerous, but it was the only way. My lady and the others were still out there fighting. Which meant they should still think I was running around the city.
乗り込むってそんな相手がどこにいるのかもわからないのに。
どこにいるかなら知ってるさ。
本当か？おじさんいつの間に。
鈴葉手伝ってくれるか。
オーキードーキー。
I turned to her Moika, who shook her
そ
head.
こまでは付き合えない。
I bet.
ダメよ。二人でなんて危険すぎる。
いや大勢で動くよりも危険は少ないかもしれない。
And I knew that fate wasn't going to let me die for a little while longer.
まゆりさんたちには言わないの？
言えば心配かけるだろうからな。ダル、引き続きロックの解除を頼む。それからスマホは通話状態にしておいてくれ。
オキドキ。
おじさんこれを。
So I handed me a semi-automatic
ブロ
pistol.
ック。
もしもの時は自分の身は自分で守るんだ。
I hesitated but decided to take it. It was the first time in my life I ever held a gun, and it was a lot heavier than I expected it to be. The lights were still on at the building in Kanda. Even at this hour, the gate was open. That's how colleges were. I suspected we made it inside with no trouble.
ここにかがりが。
Alright guys, I'm gonna take a break here and save the game. It's been a pretty long story now again, and we will save the game here. And the story is just pretty good, man. He went to the future and wow. So we're gonna be back to the next part in part 15 and see what happens for this ending. And for now, we'll leave here, and thank you all for watching. Have a great day or night, and we'll see you guys in the next part. Bye.